Hey y'all, what's good, what's good, what's good, what's good, what's good, what's good, what's goody good? Yeah, I don't know. Anywho, hey. How y'all doing? Okay. Um Y'all had this stupid child. I am just stupid. It is what it is. Okay. I hope you guys have been doing well and taking care of yourselves and all of that good stuff and whatever and what's not. I am gonna go ahead, welcome Spirit in, and get you guys your message for the day. Holy Spirit, pure divine white light of the Most High God, I call you into this message. I ask that you grant me the ability to deliver clear and concise messages to the listener as you see fit. We thank you for all that you are, all that you have been, and all that you will continue to be. Amen. Okay, y'all. So, I got a couple of names. One was Tanae, which is like definitely not a common name. So, if you resonate with that name, then there could be something in this message that is for you. The other was Ricky. Okay. Someone could also be a Cancer as well, or a wrong sign, but more specifically a Cancer. Someone could also have just recently like fought their battle, beat their battle with Cancer, or someone could be coming into some information about some type of just something going on. Okay. But it's more so just giving this actual sign. But like I say, take the messages as they are. Do not force it to fit. If it is yours, receive it to be so. If it does not flow, then let it go. Okay? There could be something significant about Ace of Spades, King of Spades, I'm talking about Spades, Lord. But there could be something significant about those, because y'all, that is not what I was trying to express at all. Why does it seem like my flashlight's on? That's weird. Anyway, I was speaking to hearts, but somehow immediately Spades popped out, and that's two totally different cards. Hands in the deck and two totally different colors in the deck. So yeah, who knows? I don't know. Anywho, but something could be significant about Ace of Hearts, King of Hearts, Queen of Hearts, Jack of Hearts, and Ten of Hearts as well. It also made me think of the game Tonk. So some of you guys could be playing Tonk. You could be like known in your family for like whooping everybody behind in that game of Tonk. You could be spending time with family and friends, or just simply sitting down and doing this yourself on your phone. But there could be something significant about a spread as well. Someone could be like a chef, a caterer. You could be hosting something and you have like a really nice spread of like a charcuterie board, just overall really, really nice catered spread of whatever you got going on. I'm getting something about someone having like a brunch. You could be hosting a brunch at your home or just wherever, and people are really going to enjoy the spread, the setup, the caterers, just whatever you have going on. Like, people are going to really enjoy it. So y'all have fun with that. Okay, I am hearing something about mimosas, mango mimosas. Okay, as well. There's something also about, like, for any of you guys who are doing something breakfast related, there's something about cereal. So if you're someone who you are hosting some type of brunch, I don't know if this is just like something for adults specifically, or if people will be bringing their kids. There could be something going on where this is supposed to be solely for adults. Like, maybe you're just having all your homegirls come over, or all the fellas is meeting up and enjoying themselves a good brunch, so y'all can kind of network and talk and whatnot. But there's something about, like, generally in that circumstance, you would just have, the typical brunch foods, waffles and chicken and eggs and bacon and all that type of stuff, right? But there's something about making sure that you have some cereal for children. Someone could end up having something happen last minute and they have to bring their kid with them, but they didn't want to cancel because they feel like, you know, you invited them and it's important to you and you're important to them, and maybe their child's pretty well disciplined, but they gonna want some cereal. I'm not sure, but there's something there about that as well. Okay, but yeah, there's something about crispy as well. So someone could make, like, you could be someone could love your like pancakes. You could make really yummy crispy pancakes or waffles, or there could be something about Rice Krispies. Maybe that's a cereal that the kid likes, Rice Krispies. Someone could also just have a really like crisp fade. Like you could be going and getting yourself lined up real good, nice and handsome, okay? And you could be real sharp, real crisp. Them lines that they gonna get you together, okay? Alright. So, getting into the message. There could be something for you and or someone that is connected to you, okay? So take the energy as it is. Bits and pieces of the message could apply to you, if not the full message. Also, you can definitely go check out some of the other videos on the channel, as they may relate to you as well, okay? Be sure to tap that like button so that the video can circulate throughout the algorithm and get to those who need to view it. As well as hit subscribe if you have not already, because I definitely love to have you as a Divine Elevated Love family member, okay? And more so that you can get the latest videos as they are uploaded, okay, to your timeline. All right, so oh yes, numbers 8177, 8179, 4717, 4177. These are all numbers that in some way, shape, or form could be significant for someone, whether they're in direct connection of how they're aligned. I mean, how I read them off. But I mean, whether this is you playing numbers or something, or just it relates to you in some way, it's somebody's phone lock combination. It's, oh boy, really spirit. Okay, so that just came in. So for some of y'all, one of them numbers is somebody's passcode. You could be trying to figure out somebody's password, passcode, PIN number, I don't know, but yeah. And there's something that obviously spirit is like, you went looking and now it's time for you to find it. Because spirit is actually wanting to help you with this situation. There's something about, like, there's something that you need to see, there's something that you need to view, so that you can be content with something. And it's weird because it's literally either or energy. So, you know, hey, it's gonna play out differently for each of y'all. One dynamic, there's someone who you're wanting to look and search and see what you find, because you do feel there has been something not right, not on the up and up, okay? And it's possible that you could find that information, okay? But do know that obviously spirit is bringing this forth because this is something that needs to take place in transition so that you can elevate, okay? So that you can cancel out any person who's trying to play you or any type of scandalous stuff going on, and so that you can just grow forward, okay? For others of you, it's really more so just going to be a reality check of some light healing work that you still have to do, okay? Because you're going to gain access to something, and it doesn't even have to be you putting in those numbers as somebody's PIN code. It could literally be like this person walks away for a second and leaves their phone unlocked, whether they realize it or not, right? And you go through their stuff and you realize that, like, there's literally no reason for you to even feel anxious or kind of be expecting a scandal of some sort as it pertains to this person. I feel like it's going to be something that speaks to just because I don't feel like you need like a whole lot of healing work. I feel like you've already done some healing work, and that's why you have this. Because for some, whoever you are, It's kind of like you have a fresh new connection, and maybe you're just still kind of in this space of fearing this new beginning, right? You're trying your best not to repeat negative patterns, but it's kind of like, I feel like for whoever you are, maybe you doing this makes you acknowledge the fact that you are repeating negative patterns, because I mean, I don't know. I just feel like it's gonna be a reality check for you. You know, just realizing that you don't have to do that. Realizing that there is still some, healing needing to be done from past connections. Someone making you not be trustworthy. Someone making you feel like they're hiding things. But there's something about whoever this new person is, and when this happens, it'll just be a mirror for you to really see yourself. Okay. All right. Now, there could be something that happens that kind of makes you feel. I'm going back to those numbers. So some of y'all could try to play those numbers or something, and that's really not what those numbers are for. It could be you really just probably need to look them up, like angel numbers, okay? Or just, I don't know, there's something there with those numbers that I called off. Because somebody could go try to play the numbers, and then you don't, you don't win anything, and then you're like, heck, I thought I was lucky. Like, you realize, like, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know, that's weird. There's something about, like, so whoever you are that you gain access to your partner's like phone or iPad, laptop, Apple Watch, whatever, emails, whatever you come across that you digging through, meddling. It's something about you acknowledging the fact that, like, you haven't been in a space of really being able to relax, and you're coming to realize that you can, like, you can cancel out the feelings of somebody being scandalous and trying to play with you. Like, there's no one that's trying to take advantage of you. Like, you may have felt unlucky in the past when it comes to partners. Maybe you just kept getting people who just kept playing in your face, or playing behind your back, or I don't know, just like you just were in this cycle, just over and over again. You just kept receiving people who just did not know how to appreciate you, value you, be loyal to you. People just kept kind of like trying to betray you in some odd way. And I feel as though you've definitely been doing healing work, but I just feel like whatever this occurrence is, it's really going to, like, really put you in that space of honing in on the fact that, okay, let me just check myself. Yes, I have been in a cyclical pattern for quite some time with multiple people, but I have done the healing work. I have continued to better myself. I've continued to dig deeper and self-reflect and make better choices. And not only that, just trusting that at some point in time, all the good that you put out is to return unto you, right? And so it's like you'll just be able to no longer resist the change that needs to be made within yourself, as far as how you see things, how you process things, how you do things. Because this action that you take could have possibly been like the catalyst for why things would kind of come how they came, versus you just trusting this person and not going and digging and allowing things to just unfold how they need to, right? And when they need to. So, example, if nothing's going on and this person's on the up and up, then things are going to continue to be on the up and up. You're going to continue to elevate and grow with this person and expand and have, just a positive connection with this person. And does that mean you guys are going to have fallouts, arguments, whatever? No. But just overall, if you do your pros and cons, you weigh out the connection, you'll acknowledge the fact that it's a pretty good connection, right, in comparison to your past. Whereas you going and intentionally trying to dig for dirt, right, so that you could have something to say like, oh, well, yeah, I know you was texting such and such, blah, 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 you know what I'm saying, or yeah, I seen you had this dude number, like, you know what I'm saying, I don't know, but it's like, because you were in that mindset, in that energy space, that's what you kept manifesting. Whereas now it's like Spirit is just trying to assist you on your journey of really acknowledging that, so that you don't have to keep revisiting that. And it's more so helping you acknowledge that this person now that you are with, or possibly newly dating, is really more so here to help you see yourself, to help you get more in a space of relaxing, to help you really fully heal from any past scandals, to help you cancel out just any emotions or feelings of being taken advantage of, to help you also move forward within your finances. There could be something else, there could be something that comes in as well, that helps expand your financial circumstances, okay? That's just really going to help you level up and elevate to this whole new level, okay? But there's like a really positive outcome here. There's something that someone wants you to remember them. This could be this Rick person, or someone that was like a superior person to you, so like maybe an elder. So okay, thank you, Spirit. This could be a passed on loved one, and they want to be remembered. This could be your ancestors. Someone could create artwork as well. Someone could also drive a Bentley, or that could be something that you're working on. Like somebody could be working on their whether it's personal or business credit, and trying to get some paperwork in order, also using your wisdom to do this. But just so somebody could be wanting to purchase a Bentley. You could be working on like controlling your mindset. Like every time you have a negative thought, you could be like, oh nope, okay, we're not doing that, let's move on to something else. March 2nd could be significant. Somebody could really be in their feelings as well. Somebody could really be in their feelings. Okay. There's something about, okay, someone also could be a doctor as well, or you could be going to the doctor or something. There's something about like, some of y'all could have stayed in a relationship way longer than you really wanted to or should have. Like maybe you guys were really trying to keep it going, hoping that things would get better, even though you knew like it was some scandalous stuff going on. Some of y'all you had a hard time making that choice. It was like I'm looking for somebody specifically. It's like you were in this relationship, and for some reason we're speaking of your past, because it sounds like you've already moved on from this. Now for others of you, this could be your present, okay? But it's something about like, you were in this connection. Maybe you were with this person for a really long time or something. So it made you really indecisive. Something made you really indecisive about like letting this go. Even though you knew like things just kind of weren't right. Like someone could have intentionally did things to try to take advantage of you, or like you were never comfortable in this connection. Like you couldn't relax. Like you always had to kind of stay up on your toes. There's something about like this person could have been very critical when it comes to you. Like judge your everything you did, what you wear, how you wear your hair, why your makeup looks like that, or why you didn't wear makeup, or somebody could have been with a narcissist, like, real bad. Someone who was very insecure. This person could have also not allowed for you to, like, hang out with friends or family, or they could have tried to keep you to themselves so that they could control the way that you. And that's crazy. So this definitely is a present energy for somebody, because for me to be, I was speaking to a whole nother, like, the energies is different. There is going to be a positive outcome, though, and I think that's where it's going back to. Okay, I got it. Thank you. So, going back to what I was saying about those numbers, and remember I was saying there's two different, like, scenarios where you got one person who they take this number, they go type it in, they find out that, yeah, like, something ain't about the right, they get the information that they need so they can finally actually make the decision. So this is for the person who you've been indecisive about something. You've already kind of known this. It's like there's already been something that's been brought to your attention that was suspicious of some sort, and maybe you just kept brushing it off, or maybe you knew it, but or you were paying attention to certain patterns with this person, or I don't know. It was just something that was keeping you stagnant. You can have kids with this person as well. Maybe that was why you were extremely indecisive. You didn't really want to kind of break up your home life, more so for the kids, not even necessarily for you. So, you know, but it's like, whatever. Spirit is presenting this opportunity because it is an opportunity, whether it may seem like it through the process or not. It is an opportunity for you to just receive the information and intel that you need. So, example, okay, thank you, Spirit. Because for some of y'all are actually married. You are in a actual marriage contract with someone, and this is gonna be your, like, get out of jail free card. Because whoever you are, you could, now here's, okay, thank you, Spirit. Whoever you are, you could already know that you want to leave this person. You could have been knowing this for a while, but you didn't have a way to go about it where it was beneficial for you and your children, or just beneficial for you if you don't have children. So, long story short, you could have known they've been cheating, but you never really had the evidence, and you would like that evidence so that you can use that to your advantage in your divorce, right? Because it's like, hey, if I'm gonna divorce you, I'm gonna divorce you, and you know what I'm saying? Like, give me some out money, blah, 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 because whoever you are, I mean, technically you deserve that. It sounds like you've been a good husband or wife to this person, and they didn't value you, they took advantage of you and tried to manipulate you and all kind of stuff, and kept you in negative patterns for quite some time. For some of y'all, this is something, you weren't with this person super long, but it was long enough to know that they acknowledge certain patterns and mistreatment. And so this is your opportunity to gain the information and the intel that you need so that you can go about handling your business, long story short. So that kind of does take me back to the whole you having an expansion in your finances, because once all of this is said and done, you're going to have an expansion within your finances, because, you know, I'm getting that song too. That's so random. Something be significant about Britney Spears. She has a song called Lucky. Maybe you can go check that song out. Somebody could resonate with that for some reason. Maybe the way some people see you. You could be someone that's well known. You could have a public relationship. You could have like a public marriage. And a lot of people view you as lucky, and they see you as the star, but they don't know behind the scenes that you cry. You know, feeling like there's certain things that are missing from your life, and people don't know it because you can't, not to say you can't express these things, because you surely can, but you know that in you expressing certain things, it comes with a lot of, like, backlash, or it comes with a lot of critique, and so, you know, things that maybe you proud of yourself about, okay. But like I say, like, Spirit is presenting an opportunity for you guys, just to have a new breakthrough. Like, just to move your life in a new direction, to be able to move forward so that you can actually finally take action, okay, and move forward towards a connection that you're actually passionate about. So, I mean, you know, listen, it is what it is, y'all. But the outcome sounds very, very good. It's just that whole moving through the process part, right? So, but yeah, y'all, I am going to allow the message to end there. Also, someone could be an Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini, or even I did say Cancer already, a Scorpio. Someone could also need to do some some throat, heart, and third eye chakra healing work, okay? There's also something about a whirlwind. I'm also getting, is that a brand of like washers and dryers or something? I think, I could be wrong, but there could be something significant about that, and there also could just be something significant about just like something being a whirlwind. Now this could be your process of divorce, okay? Or something could just happen or be presented to you that, you know, but there could be something that kind of just takes you by a whirlwind. It could kind of just, yeah, or you getting this information and doing what you do could cause the whirlwind for that person. I am also being guided to speak to like the little situation that just happened with the interesting, yeah, with the Coldplay like kiss cam stuff, y'all, that like has been going viral and whatnot. I mean, hey, I don't know, I could be tapping into that energy, but anywho, it's kind of like that. It's like, and look, forgive me because I don't know that in people or that circumstance or any of that, right, fully, but just to speak to what was presented, right, it's like whoever that man's wife is, and I saw a little thing where she like responded. I mean, she, you know, put her statement out in the media, but it's like she could have, this could be exactly her type of scenario. She knew some stuff was scandalous and going on behind the scenes. She just didn't really ever have like, you know, solid proof or anything that, you know, or maybe she has, you know, children, family, whatever. And these, they don't have to be little kids, they can be grown kids, but you know, even still, you just don't really want to tear apart a family. Generally, most people don't anyway. That genuinely care for their children and aren't in a mode of being selfish. And so, you know, maybe it took for that, as whirlwind energy as that was, okay, very public, very embarrassing pretty much for her, but at the same time not really, because now she's able to move forward and execute in the way that she needs to execute, and it was so public that, hey, she has all the evidence that she needs to I mean, pretty much win her court battle. So yeah, I don't know, y'all. Anywho, I am ending it here. I hope this message was helpful for you guys, and I will be back with another message very soon. All right, see ya.